Mr. Chair, ang problema po ng ating bayan, tila nagiging isang normal na gawain na lamang po ang road rage. Sa kadahilanan po, wala po tayong direktamenteng batas na pumipigil o nagpaparusa sa mga taong involved po sa road rage. Ay nais po nating matuldukan na itong road rage sa ating bayan sa pamagitan ng pagpasa ng batas na magpaparusa ng pagkakakulong at penalty sa sinumang motorista na magwawala po sa ating lansangan.
Ang batas po ang House Bill number 140 halos pareho po ito sa House Bill na isamitan ni Congressman Erwin Tolfo at sa mga kasamahan po. Ang diferensya lang po namin yung penalty po.
We have 5 bills, and I think we have present this morning 4 of the authors. We have House Bill number 8991, authored by the Honorables Erwin Tulfo, Edvic Yap, Jocelyn Tulfo, Eric Goyap, and Ralph Wendell Tulfo. House Bill number 9140 by the Honorable Ruel Peter Gonzaga. House Bill number 9375, Representative of the Honorable Patrick Michael Vargas, and House Bill number 9559 by the Honorable Julian Baronda. May I call on the authors to sponsor these bills? For number 1, we have the Honorable Erwin Tulfo to sponsor House Bill number 8991. Please proceed, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today, I present before this esteemed body of a matter of utmost importance to the safety and well-being of our motorists and the riding public. I'm honored to introduce House Bill number 8991, an act which seeks to penalize acts of road rage. Road rage is defined by the LTO as a manifestation of aggressive or angry behavior exhibited by motorists. These encompasses a range of actions, from verbal insults and physical threats to dangerous driving methods, aimed at intimidating or venting frustration on fellow drivers, pedestrians, or cyclists. We are all aware that the consequences of road rage are dire, often resulting in altercations, property damages, assaults, and collisions that cause physical injuries or even death. In fact, according to the Metro Manila Development Authority, a significant portion of the 72,000 road crashes that occurred in Metro Manila in 2022 alone were linked to road rage. Despite all this, there's no existing legislation and imposes penalties on those who exhibited road rage. Mr. Chair, ang problema po ng ating bayan, tila nagiging isang normal na gawain na lamang po ang road rage. Sa kadahilanan po, wala po tayong direktamenteng batas na pumipigil o nagpaparusa sa mga taong involved po sa road rage. Sa ngayon, ang tanging parusa lamang po sa pagwawala ng isang motorista sa lansangan laban sa isang nakagitgitan o nakaalitang motorista ay ang pagsususpindi ng lisensya o pagkansela nito. Anumang kaso po ang isinasampa sa road rage driver ay kasunod na rin o dahilan tulad po ng pananakit o pagsisira at pagwasak sa mga gamit ng kanyang nakaalitan. Hindi po natuturuan ng leksyon ang mga involved sa road rage dahil nga po walang kaparusahan. Therefore, Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, sa pamagitan po ng hearing na ito in aid of legislation, ay nais po nating matuldukan na itong road rage sa ating bayan sa pamagitan ng pagpasa ng batas na magpaparusa ng pagkakakulong at penalty sa sinumang motorista na magwawala po sa ating lansangan. We do not condone this kind of attitude in our civil society. Yan lamang po, Mr. Chair. Maraming salamat. Magandang umaga po sa inyo.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. For House Bill number 9140, the Chair would recognize the Honorable Ruel Peter Gonzaga for his sponsorship note.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning. I would like to adopt my explanatory note as my sponsorship speech, Mr. Chairman. Ang batas po, ang House Bill number 140, halos pareho po ito sa House Bill na isamitan ni Congressman Erwin Tolfo at sa mga kasamahan po. Ang diferensya lang po namin, yung penalty po. Like for example, sa penalty po ng when no injury or death occurred sa road rage na yan, ang penalty po na inilagay po sa Bill 9140 is prison correctional. Ibig sabihin, doon po tayo sa 6 months medium period. Ibig sabihin ng 6 months medium period po ay nandyan po siya sa penalty na 4 years, 2 years and 4 months and 1 day. At saka yung maximum period niya sa prison mayor in its minimum period. So kung may road rage na walang patay, nag-aaway, and then may isang accuser and tapos convicted siya sa kung magiging batas ito, ang penalty niya po ay sa 2 years, 4 months and 1 day, yung minimum, at saka yung maximum niya ay nandun siya sa prison mayor in its minimum period, so 6 years and 1 day po. Pero kung ang road rage o gitan o awayan sa kalsada ay may physical injury na resulting to physical injury, ang penalty po niya ay nandun po sa prison correctional in maximum period. So ibig sabihin, nandun po siya sa 2 years, 4 months, and 1 day to 6 years. At saka ang maximum period niya nandun po sa prison mayor sa medium period. So nandun po siya sa 8 years and 1 day. Kung may patay po, kung for example yung road race na yan, may patay resulting to death of a party, yung pong penalty niya ay nandun po siya sa prison mayor in its maximum period, ibig sabihin 12 years and 1 day, at saka yung maximum na pwedeng hatulan siya, nandun po siya sa reclusion temporal, ibig sabihin nandun po siya sa 14 years and 8 months and 1 day. So, binabracket lang po yung penalty. Kasi ngayon po, tama po yung sabi ni Kong Erwin, wala pong batas, walang klarong batas po doon sa road rage. Kaya, ang daming nangyayari. So, yun lang po ang diferensya namin sa degree, bracketing of the degree as to imprisonment or penalty po. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Your Honor. We have 3 bills with the authors not present this morning. And before I recognize the Honorable
Mr.
Gutierrez, please allow me to recognize the presence of the Honorable Alfelito Alfel Bascug, representing the 1st District Province of Agusan del Sur. Welcome po kayo. Yes, the Honorable Gutierrez.
Mr. Chair, in relation to House Bill 1511, authored by Representative Florida Robes, House Bill number 9375, authored by Representative Patrick Michael Vargas, and House Bill number 9559, authored by Representative Julian Baronda, I move that their explanatory notes be adopted for their sponsorship speeches, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion to adopt the explanatory notes of House Bill number 9375, 1511, 9559 as their sponsorship speech. Duly seconded. Do I hear any objection? Hearing none, the motion is carried. Marami pong salamat, honorable authors. But before we act on the measures, let's hear the side of the affected agency, which is the DOTR. May I know from DOTR who would give their comments insofar as the 5 bills are concerned?
Mr. Chair, may I please seek your permission to give the ASIC Vigor the floor to explain, Mr. Chair?
Asek Vigor Mendoza is recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, first and foremost, we would like to thank the House for this initiative in proposing road rage bills. Ever since we encountered this type of offense on the road, we are really in a quandary. Since, as pointed out by the authors of the law, there is no specific law, both administrative or criminal, that would cover exactly road rage incidents. And we're very happy that these House bills have been proposed. And Mr. Chair, we support all the House bills, but in particular, with all due respect to all the authors, Your Honor, particularly the House Bill 8991 and House Bill 9140, which just vary in the penalty system. But the features of the House Bill, including the compulsory treatment to anger management, we appreciate the fact that it is incorporated in the House Bill, as well as criminalizing road rage incidents as a matter of offense. And so, Your Honor, we support 9140, 8991 in particular, without further amendments, Your Honor.
Thank you. Yes, Asek Guades is recognized. You were raising your hand.
Yes,
You have the floor.
good morning, Mr. Chair. We thank the House for the introduction of these bills. We would like to take into consideration, however, that in almost half of the cases of road rage, it involves public utility drivers, in which case we would like to invite the leadership of the committee to look into the possibility, number one, of increasing the penalty if the person involved is a public utility driver, because it also entails the life of its passengers. In most cases, the anger of the driver may even be vented on the passengers. Number two, we would like to point the possibility of a subsidiary liability with regards to the employer of these public utility vehicles in the event that there is an injury, in the event that as a result of the road rage, someone was hurt. So the penalty should not only devolve on the driver, but likewise on the owner of the public utility vehicles. We submit our proposal to the committee, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Duly noted.